What's up everybody, it's Chris Plays here. Welcome back to another video of FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, the quest for Silverware, where in this series I aim to make it to Division 1, win Division 1, make a bunch of cool squads along the way, go into the, what's it called, the Weekend League. I don't know if that's the proper title of it or not, but for sure want to make it into that, and I'm aiming for, because you can play a maximum of 40 games throughout the weekend, and I believe it's a 72-hour tournament, but I'm not going to be able to play all 40 games. Realistically, I'm probably going to play about 20 to 25 games, so if I can win somewhere between 10 to 15, I'm aiming really for 14 or more, because apparently that's, I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure you get 50k coins. You get like a bunch of different kinds of packs. So that's really what I'm aiming at, and that seems really achievable and feasible for me, since I don't have a whole lot of time to spend on playing FIFA like I used to now that college has started, and actually I have to do real work, and I can't just slide by like I did in high school. So I hope y'all understand, but I mean, if y'all want to see me try and get all 40 games, I'll do my best. It's not going to happen this weekend though, I can tell you that, because Mississippi State is playing Auburn, and that's a huge game, so I'm for sure not going to play all 40 games this weekend. Maybe next weekend, since I will be on fall break, so I could probably play all 40 games then. Possibly. Don't expect that, but it might be possible to do it over fall break. So if you want to see me play all 40 games next weekend, please hit that like button. If there is 10 likes, I will do my best to play all 40 games for the next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So again, if I hit 10 likes on this video, I'll play all 40 games of the Weekend League, and I'll show you all of them. Obviously, it's not going to be in one video unless you just want one massive video, and if you want that, let me know in the comments. The comments really haven't been, no one's really commented anything, but on the few videos that have gotten comments in the past, I've always read all the comments. Now granted, there wasn't too many to read, but I read them all. I liked most of them, and I even commented back on a couple. So let's start the discussion in the comments. I'd love to see more comments, more likes, more views, more subscribers. I mean, that'd be awesome, but if it doesn't come, it doesn't come, and I'm okay with that. I'm just really enjoying playing FIFA and sharing it with you guys, and by the looks of it, it seems like y'all enjoy it too. But so to actually start talking about the video after about a 3.5 minute just side conversation. So at the very beginning of the episode, you saw me just open up the packs that I got for pre-ordering the game. Always hopeful that I get something special in them. Never got anything. And now you just see me opening up some silver 2-player packs, because I opened about, I think it was about 10 bronze packs or so. Excuse me. I apologize. I probably opened about 10 bronze packs, maybe a couple more. And so I did the bronze upgrade to get silvers, and then once I get enough silvers, I'm going to do the silver upgrade to get some 3 common gold players, and then once I get enough of those, I'll do the gold upgrade to get 2 rare gold players. But there is a squad builder challenge where Sydney players from Sydney FC are needed. I think you need 6 or 8 of them, and something like that. And I happen to have one in the club. Not a single one was on the transfer list, so I sold him for 10k. Easy 10,000 coin profit, and that's just me being lucky and having him in the club. So pretty much holding on to any players or selling them on is going to be a great way to generate coins. It seems like the bronze pack method is always going to be a viable way to make coins, because you never know when there's going to be a player that is from some league or some team that's about to be thrown into a squad builder challenge, and you can sell them on for an insane amount of money. Like any other time, that Sydney player that I got would sell for 200 coins. Any other time, but only because there's that squad builder challenge, and it's only out for, actually I have no idea how long it's out, but I don't think it's out for too long. He's selling for a ridiculous price. Like, you saw me sell him for 10K. But so I then went through and just sold like a bunch of players. I think most of them were just from the packs that I got at the beginning of the episode, but finally I started to hop into a game, and it took a while for me to actually get into the game. But I come up against a guy whose team name is Orlando FC. He even has the Orlando kits, the Orlando badge. So I was kind of expecting a full Orlando team, because that's typically how these kind of players build their teams, but that was not the case. Instead, he had Harry Kane, Jamie Vardy, and I can't remember his first name, but Juan Cuadrado for his top three. And then I see that he had Rooney in center mid, James, and I think that was Ander Herrera. I didn't really get a chance to look at that, but I was afraid that he was going to curb stomp me. However, that was not the case. I started very early on in the game, and I went up 1-0. And then pretty much straight off of his kickoff from the goal that I scored, he tries to dribble straight. I end up taking it away. It took a crazy bounce, but it went straight back to my left back, so it was no real big deal. And then this is just a really nice passing play. Like, I've found that in this FIFA, you do. Oh wait, this is right off of second half kickoff. My bad. I apologize for that. But I've found that in this FIFA, patient play and build up is very effective. In the past, it's been relatively effective, but the counterattack was huge last year. And for me this year, it seems like slow, methodical build-up play is the way to go. But he ended up rage quitting after that second goal. I ended up winning the division. And then there, I had enough silver players in my club, so I traded them in for 3 common gold players, and I just stored them straight to the club because they're untradeable. And then once I get enough of them, I'm going to sell them for or not sell them, I'm going to trade them in for 2 rare players, because I've seen several pictures and videos of different people opening those 2 player packs, and they've gotten incredible players. So I'm forever hopeful that I'll be one of those people that gets lucky. Most likely that won't be the case, but building up a couple of untradeable players, I have no problem with it. Jeremy Mathieu is one of my untradeable players that I'll probably just throw into pretty much any squad. I mean, you saw him originally in the La Liga squad, but then I sold that squad on and made a French Ligue 1 squad. And then since he's French, I was able to put him in without really having to mess around too much with the team. But coming into the second game, I think that was a Serie A team, and just before halftime, I started just another pretty good passing movement. You saw that I'm not really sprinting too much, but because if you're sprinting, or if you're not sprinting, they're going to sprint to you and overcommit, and you just have to sidestep them, and then you're in. So it seems very easy right now to just take things slow, let them overcommit and freak out, and then let the holes open up, and then you just got to find the man that's filling the hole, really. So pretty much right off a kickoff, you saw me defend him very well and then make a pretty bad pass. But then he ended up rushing things, and Jeremy Mathieu made he made a gut-busting run back from the defensive third all the way up. He found the empty spot and filled that space, and I played him in on a through ball, and I wasn't really expecting him to finish it just because he's a defender, so he doesn't have too good of shooting stats, but he put it away. But it was also one-on-one with the keeper, which is actually fairly easy to score in this game. You just put it back post, tap B, and it seems to be a goal pretty much every time. But I end up making it 3-0 here with the very fortunate bounce for, I think that was João Matinho, to end up just barely getting a toe on it to put it into the back of the net. And then I end up making it 4-0. Not too much after. End up playing it outside, and then I think I crossed this in. Yeah, triple tap to Braithwaite, who then gets very fortunate with the rebound to come right back to his foot, and he just taps it in. Very easy goal. It's now 4-0. This game was over at 2-0. This is nail hammer coffin at 4-0. And then he decided to put his controller down, so I just show you him kicking it off, me picking it up, so I have the possession. And I just kind of dribble it just a little bit into his half, and then I just sat there for the rest of the game. Waited it out, played on my phone, checked Twitter. Just nothing special, just found some time until the game was over. Come back a couple minutes later and the game was over. So far to me, it seems like the attacking mid is my catalyst, go-to, most important player. For me, every person has their own position that's most important to them. And for me this year, it seems like the cam. The cam is the one that makes all these through balls, that's filling in space when I pass it to a forward and they have they just hold up the ball, and then a defender gets pulled out of position. It seems like the cam is always the one that fills in that spot, and I just slot them in, and it's a one-on-one with the keeper. And I decided to hop into another game with the same team because they were at 95 fitness, so it's still very high fitness. Plus, I'm pretty sure, I think it was Kevin Volland that had a 2-game injury, so he still had one more game. So instead of buying a fitness card or buying another player, I decided to play another game with this team to prevent me from having to spend more coins when it was unnecessary to. And this team I struggle against BPL teams, and it seems like Alex Hunter is just really good, incredible. Even though he's only 75 overrated in this squad, and I played another guy that had him 77 overall, it seems like he can just finish. He has 90 finishing. He has incredible long shots. I don't really understand it, but I'm slowly going through the process of the journey so that I can pick up Alex Hunter. And then once I get him, he'll probably just be that impact sub, that super sub in the 60th, 70th minute, where if you're down or you need a goal, you throw him in. Because this year, as the game goes on, players get tired, and if you bring on a fresh set of legs, they definitely do the job against some weary legs. So I'm looking to have Alex Hunter as my main super sub. But I get rather lucky with him trying to panically get it out, and he passes it straight to me. I try to do a fake shot. He ends up tackling it, and then it fell right back to me, which was yet again lucky. And then here in the 75th minute, I decided I want to win. Let's bring on Luis Suarez, who I have on loan. And then basically right after that, I swing in across to, I think that was João Moutinho, and he makes it 2-1. And that's where this game comes to a close. If y'all enjoy the longer episodes, please let me know in the comments, and I can make them longer. If you want them shorter, also let me know in the comments. Just let me know how you like the video length. Like, I'm thinking like 8 to 12 minutes is normally where I'm going to have it, but this one I just had a lot to show, and I didn't feel like splitting it up into 2 episodes, so I just kind of made a extra long video for today. Plus, it was kind of to give back to y'all because I've uploaded 1 video in like the last 4 days. But basically, to bring this one to a close, I decided to do one last squad builder challenge. This was where you needed 10 leagues in the team with 100 chemistry. So I decided to make a Brazilian team because Brazilians play for pretty much any league across the world. You can probably find one Brazilian in pretty much every league except for like the completely worthless leagues like the Korean league and stuff like that pretty much no one plays for. But I ended up getting a gold players pack, and I got Diego Alves, who sold for, I think that was 3,000 coins. Everybody else sold for a couple hundred. There was, I think that's, I can't read his name, but it's the Argentine Cam. He sold for like 2,000 or 3,000 coins, which I was very surprised by. Not exactly sure why. He must have been a part of some squad builder challenge, but I was happy to sell him on for a couple thousand coins. I ended up pretty much making all my money back that I spent to make that Brazilian team. Which so far it seems like every squad builder challenge you're going to make your money back. So I keep doing them, forever hopeful that I'm going to get something good. And this is pretty much where this one comes to a close. Let me know in the comments if y'all liked the longer videos or if you want them shorter. Don't forget to hit 10 likes, and I'll play all 40 games next weekend in the weekend league or whatever it's called. And I hope y'all enjoyed. If you have, please hit that like button. Also, hit the like button so I can do all 40 games. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the video length. And I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next game.